Hello? Hello? Hello?
Right, it's finally time.
Thank you.
Check out the new game from Ulf and 10 Chambers. Here we go.
I'm sorry, besties. Not during that.
Cancel the reservation. Reset the procedure.
Continued neuroprodding may severely damage the suspect.
Reset the procedure.
Yes.
Sorry, besties. My viewers.
Mr. Bowman, your subconscious was just spilling the beans about your recent Akajima district break-in. Let's continue.
But Brewer, what I was trying to tell you when it dropped was that was one of my favorite parts, but I think my favorite part was with Saga at the lake.
So that's how you found out about our Akajima vault. What were you looking for? A key.
I'm sorry, besties. Isolation?
Yes! Key 4.
M. Sorry, besties. My poor viewers.
You see, just like me, you're caught here. You're caught in the den of wolves.
We're back. Sorry, besties. It was my internet. I had to restart my router. Timothy Alexander Montgomery Richardson III. Oh! Why was a school bus flying through the air? I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit.
Good to go?
Easy in, easy out.
That's our ride.
Interesting.
That was Exoborn. I met with the team at Gamescom to take a look at that upcoming tactical open world extraction shooter. And the project is led by some of the creators of The Division. And besides facing other players and warring factions, vertical gameplay, as you saw in the Forces of Nature, unlock the potential of the players.
Seriously, I love The Division and The Division 2.
Much more is coming in 2024.
I know y'all have never really seen me play games like that on stream,
Loki in Asgard's Wrath 2, one of the most
but I have
ambitious and anticipated
put
VR
something
games
like
yet.
400
Matt Mercer.
hours into The Division 2. I really enjoy those games.
Hey there.
Matt Mercer!
I am so beyond excited to show you this trailer for our Asgard's Wrath 2. I've been working with the Sanzaru team and bringing Loki to life. It's just been absolutely amazing. And after playing Asgard's Wrath 2 as a lifelong gamer, I'm honestly blown away. So I'm honored to be a part of this franchise.
I'm glad you're in bed, Spirit.
and
Be
want to thank
cozy.
everyone at Sanzaru
Be comfy.
Games, at Oculus Studios, and MetaQuest. So, without further ado, let's enjoy the trailer for Asgard's Wrath 2.
The gods take everything from mortals.
bleed these lands
Are you
dry.
winning, son? I'm not. My stupid internet went out.
Deny spirits their rightful passage.
Matt is not DMing today, no.
Turn worlds to ash.
You allowed Loki to deceive you. Now his chaos reigns. The universe demands a guardian. And with each possession, you will grow stronger.
Oh, dutiful guardian, here to right your wrongs.
Oh, that's in a week. I'm about to get cake and eat it in bed. Hell yes. What kind of cake? We need to know this answer.
There is no time or place you can hide. Your fate is mine.
Matt Mercer, Nolan North, Troy Baker, Laura Bailey. Like, these are all voices I instantly recognize. Because they're so iconic. Red Velvet Cheesecake.
Foolish mortals,
Okay.
oblivious to the chaos that awaits you just outside. I'll see you sooner than you think.
It's been an amazing year, not just for games, but for adaptations of the games we love. Right now, we have an exclusive look at the highly anticipated new series, Fallout.
I'm intrigued by this. The trailer got me, and I would like to watch it.
Hello there.
I did play Fallout
Now, how
3.
about we turn on some lights?
Hi, Pumpkin Queen.
Well, you know what they say.
Oh, fuck. Michael Emerson? Hell yes.
War never changes.
From Fallout, please welcome Aaron Moten, Ella Purnell, and Walton Goggins.
What's up, y'all? I hope you don't mind. We brought a little extra security.
Thank you for having us, and we are incredibly excited for you.
Oh,
all
it's a
to see
TV show
Fallout
thing.
on Prime this April.
But our real honor tonight is that we're here to hand out the award for Best Adaptation. What? What, dude? Oh, it says our bosses are here.
But what?
Yeah, there they are.
Oh! Jonathan Nolan, Mr. Howard.
Good catch, buddy.
Yeah, but we should probably hurry this up. I don't think he can breathe in there.
Yeah, how you doing, big man? Okay. All right, let's go.
Okay, so this year, video games and film and television were bigger and better than ever before.
Here are the nominees for Best Adaptation.
I think Last of Us is probably going to win.
Best adaptation.
It was really great.
A vampire messiah will come. I pray for you, Victor Belmont.
All I ever wanted to do is be a racer.
If you don't think there's hope for the world, why bother going on?
Yeah, mine too.
No problem.
Last of Us was
20 years ago, the world
really
fell, and
fantastic.
That's where the cars and guns come in.
Wow. The best game goes to The Last of Us.
I agree with that one, for sure. It was really incredible. The best adaptation. It was best game adaptation. Thick.
All right. Okay, clock's ticking. Shout out to my partner in crime, Craig Mason, who's watching up in Canada, getting ready for season 2. Huge thank out to our Naughty Dog family. This wouldn't exist without all your incredible hard work. Big thanks to HBO and the support they've given us. And big thanks to our Last of Us community. None of this exists without you.
Did he say big fags?
We also want to thank our partners at Sony Pictures.
That's what it sounded like.
Special shout out to Carter Swan and the whole PlayStation Productions team and everyone at PlayStation. Thanks so much. Thank you.
Pedro is the number one reason they won. I mean, I really love Bella Ramsey as well. They were fantastic in that show. Oh, Palia. You were fun the first week, and then you overly monetized absolutely everything. Thanks for representing the PlayStation in this Microsoft-heavy award. That's what I'm saying. Fucking Phil Spencer is trying to acquire all the major studios to try to put Sony out of business. It's so fucking stupid. I hate that man. Oh, you haven't watched it? Oh, okay. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I think it's going to work much better as a TV show than it did as a game. He had no idea? I mean, that's fair.
When I was younger, struggling with who I was.
Don't you fucking do it, Verizon. I saw you drop to yellow for a second.
Put it into making games. I mean, it's evolved over time, especially as I've gotten into AAA.
Well, guess what, everybody?
Hindsight is a narrative exploration game which spans the life of a woman named Mary, is taking a core of something that happened in my life, keeping that and fictionalizing the rest of it. Whenever someone tells me that they've cried from something
Brewer,
that I've made,
exactly
it's always
that.
when people cry is where I feel, yes, I want to keep doing that. I want to keep making people feel things.
This negative energy just makes me stronger. We will not retreat. This band is unstoppable.
Oh my goodness, Space Dog. Is it good now? I've heard it's very good, Nihilessa. I've heard that they fixed a lot of the issues and that it's really... I haven't played it. There was someone in here earlier who is really fond of No Man's Sky. But yeah, I've heard it's quite good now. Yeah, I don't either, Matthew, but also I don't really care to get one. I don't really want to support Phil Spencer. Not sorry about it.
That right there was No Man's Sky, a game we announced 10 years ago with this guy right here, Sean Murray. Sean, looks like the content keeps rolling in 2024. But what does the next decade look like for Hello Games?
Well, to start with, next year is going to be a really big year for No Man's Sky. Like you said, I've been working on it for 10 years now, and I still really love it, still really enjoy it. But what people don't know is that for the last 5 years, we've been working on something new.
Another game.
Yeah, something very different, something maybe more ambitious. You know, for...
Here we go. Tell us a bit about it, Sean.
Well,
Okay.
for No Man's Sky, we generated a whole universe of kind of sparse, alien-looking planets. And that wasn't easy, you know, it was hard, but there is something that's much harder that we wanted to do. For our new game, we wanted to create an Earth, you know, something as varied, a planet that is as varied as a universe, something bigger than Earth, something with, you know, mountains, real mountains, not video game mountains, but mountains that are miles high, taller than Everest, that when you climb to the top of them and look out, you can see rivers and canyons and continents.
Same, Matthew. I don't
You know,
like the
you can see
controller either.
oceans.
It's too
So it's just
bulky.
like an open world planet kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean, the first real open world, right? Something without boundaries. And we're going to let everyone play in it together. It's, you know, a place where people can live out their sort of adventures together.
Well, we can't wait to take a look at it. We have anything tonight or future? Or?
Yeah, so we have a trailer.
Oh.
And, you know, it's quite a small team that's working on it.
I'm
There's
listening.
about a dozen of us. We're actually, everyone's here. Everyone from the team is here. We're
very excited to share this. You and I have been talking about this one for years.
Yeah, we're super nervous, you know, but really excited. If, you know,
Yeah,
people like
Spidey.
it. This is a game I would like to still be updating 10 years from now.
All right, so Game Awards 2030.
You love the Joy-Cons?
We'll be
Oh
back, but
no,
let's
Tedward.
take a look. This is such an
I couldn't
incredible
use them. I had to
project,
get
and I'm
like
honored that
a
we get to show it
special
off. Should we do it,
case
Sean?
for my
Yeah, let's do it.
Switch
Here we go.
that has like bulkier grips on the ends. Procedural Earth? Fantasy Earth? Yeah, when I play on the TV, I use the Pro Controller Pumpkin. But when I am playing in console mode, I have a special case on my Switch. Okay, this looks very cool. But my big question is, how can you call this Earth when it's very clearly not Earth? It's just like a fantasy planet. Thick, I'm your friend. I'll play it with you. I mean, again, it looks very cool, but I don't think you can call that Earth. Light, no fire.
Remember, that comes from an independent team. Absolutely incredible. I've been waiting for years to show that to you. And again, created by the team at Hello Games. So very, very exciting. And I'm excited to see games like that that show kind of the next decade of where games are going to, and hopefully TGA too. All right. Now join me in welcoming to the stage actor Simu Liu.
Oh my god, he's so hot. I love... Oh no, he hurt his foot!
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing tonight? My God, there's so many of you. You guys all look so beautiful. All right, first off, I want to address the elephant in the room. My foot's fine, you guys. I did tear my Achilles. I wasn't riding a dragon. I was playing pickup basketball in Miami. I wish there were a better story to this, you guys, but the story is this. You know, as you age, as you get older, you know, particularly as you cross the 30 threshold, your body starts to break down, all right? Things start happening, unless you're Anthony Mackie, for whom I think the laws of aging don't apply. Guys, just, if you're not Anthony Mackie, learn to appreciate the importance of stretching, all right? It's very important. Just keeping it real at the Game Awards, all right?
Nice, Pearl.
Now, I'm here to share something that I'm really, really excited about. I recently got a chance to team up with Frost Giant on their new real-time strategy game, Stormgate. Now, RTS is a genre that I was absolutely obsessed with as a kid. I loved building armies and obliterating my enemies in Age of Empires, Command and Conquer, and of course, my absolute all-time favorite game, StarCraft. Yes, so happy you guys cheered for that. Now, if you've been destroyed by carriers and void rays on BNet at any point over the past 10 years, that was definitely your boy. And that's why I am so excited for Stormgate. Look, it's a noob strat, I understand, all right? But I loved it. Look, that's why I love Stormgate. It was made by a team of ex-StarCraft developers who are just as obsessed with RTS as I am. And in addition to competitive and co-op modes in the game, it's got an ongoing campaign that was written by Frost Giant with a little help from the legendary Chris Metzen. And so, yes.
I love Chris Metzen.
I brought a little bit of gameplay for y'all, and the first reveal of a pretty badass new character who
Spirit Days, are you still here?
I may or may not have gotten to voice. Let's have a look.
For anyone who was wondering, I'm putting the link in chat right now to this special case I got for my Switch.
Too late, my friend.
What in God's name have we done?
Would be a switch to put it in. I'm good, Pearl. We're just watching the Game Awards and live reacting.
Fight, cower. Either way, your world will fall.
I'm pretty sure that was Chris Metzen's voice.
That was me.
Arms crossed behind my head.
Pretty good, right? And now it's time to hand out the next award. Here are the nominees for Best Action Adventure Game.
Oh.
Best Action Adventure Game.
You're the killer.
I don't want to be in the story. Just write me out of the story. It's my fault.
This is something else.
Miles, get it off of him. We can fight this together.
Your soul requires.
Oh my God.
How could you let the galaxy fall to this
Oh my God.
machine of an empire? Do not look away.
Pearl, thank you for the streak.
And the Game Award goes to, no surprise here, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
But I'm happy for you if you liked it.
このゲームを作ったすべてのスタッフを代表してこのような賞をいただき本当にありがとうございます。
I'm so glad to be able to be here to accept this award on behalf of everyone who worked together to create this game.
我々開発チームはこのゲームを ゼルダの伝説の中で最も壮大な冒険になるように一生懸命作り込みました。
Everyone on the development team truly gave their all in.
This is not Game of the Year. This is the best action adventure game.
プレイヤーの皆さんそれぞれのユニークなゲームプレイが皆さん独自のハイラルの物語となります。プレイヤーの皆さん本当にありがとうございます。
Everyone's unique approach to playing this game can become their own personal story as an adventure through the lands of Hyrule. And to all the players, you have my sincere thanks.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Mr. Aonuma. And I am happy now to announce winners in a few more categories at the Game Awards. Here are the nominees for Best RPG, Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 16, Lies of P, Sea of Stars, and Starfield. And the Game Award goes to Baldur's Gate 3.
Best RPG? That doesn't surprise me.
Here are the nominees for Best Sim Strategy Game, Advance Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp, Cities Skylines 2, Company of Heroes 3, Fire Emblem Engage, and Pikmin 4. And the Game Award goes to Pikmin 4.
Yeah, Tedward, I think I read that like 75% of the people who bought it never finished it.
Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged, and the Crew Motorfest. And this year, the Game Award goes to Forza Motorsport. Congratulations, turn 10. The nominees for Best Multiplayer this year are Baldur's Gate 3, Diablo 4, Party Animals, Street Fighter 6, and Super Mario Bros. Wonder. And the Game Award goes to Baldur's Gate 3. Having a pretty good night. Here are the nominees for our Player's Voice Award, 100% voted by the fans. Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty, Genshin Impact, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And the Game Award goes to Baldur's Gate 3. Congratulations, Lariat. Let's take a look now at this spectacular celebration of mobile gaming on Sphere from Google and Samsung.
You can play the whole game in co-op. The Las Vegas Sphere. I played a little bit of it with my friend. It's kind of like adventuring in like a tabletop party. See, the thing with Baldur's Gate, and this is not shade, but I don't think it's actually as popular as everyone thinks, but the people who love it are really loving it. And that's fantastic, that there are people out there that are loving it that much. It is very niche, which is why I don't think it should get Game of the Year. I don't really feel like it pushed very many gaming boundaries. It's just a very well-made game. Like, it's fun for a lot of people, but I don't feel like any gaming boundaries were pushed. Again, not shade. I'm not saying Baldur's Gate is a bad game. It's definitely not. I I would agree with you, Thick. Like, I don't understand why Tears of the Kingdom is considered action-adventure. Because it's not really?
Nicotine addiction can make stress worse.
What is this? Play now? What? Oh, okay, Arc. I was like, what's the name of the game? You're telling us to play now, but what is it?
All right, welcome back to the Game Awards. We still got some awards to hand out. Timothée Chalamet will be here to help, and we have some more world premieres, including this one.
Something's come to my attention, and I'll be damned if I know what to make of it.
I like her.
Some sort of crystal.
Oh, DLC?
Enlightened souls.
See, I don't know Tedward, but like, I feel like the vast majority of your time in Tears of the Kingdom is spent just like walking around, traveling, crafting things, trying to solve puzzles.
What the hell is an iconoclastic defense system? I have a feeling we're about to find out, and that we will not like the answer. Then we better cut this short.
I need to finish Final Fantasy 16. I kind of want to enter like a little Final Fantasy era where like I play the 7 remake, I play 15, I play 16. Maybe I do the pixel remaster of 1. I thought that could be, because I'm not very well versed on Final Fantasy. Echoes of the Fallen, buy it today? Please don't play. I mean, I've heard some people enjoy it though, Brewer. And I kind of want to see
before the final battle
what the deal
in Final
is.
Fantasy 16 with Echoes of the Fallen, which is out tonight on PlayStation 5. There's a shadow drop for you. Now to present our next award, Best Game Direction, please welcome one of our industry's greatest creative forces, the creator of Call of Duty and global GM for Star Wars Jedi, Battlefield, Titanfall, and Apex Legends, Vince Zampella.
Who?
All right, good evening, everyone. So, game design can be chaos. Actually, let me rephrase that. The best game design is almost always part chaos, right? Today, it's really normal for teams of hundreds to work for years on huge open worlds that are condensed into one package. When that chaos has somehow been harnessed into a cohesive artistic expression, that's great game design. So tonight, I'm proud to present the nominees for Best Game Direction.
Best Game Direction.
How do you run from a story that lives in your head?
Together, we must survive. All Miles talks about is how to be a better Spider-Man, how to help you.
What a beautiful day!
Link, you are our final hope. You must find me.
Amazing. And the winner is Alan Wake 2.
I'm thinking. Because the game was beautiful and the mechanics were interesting.
We want to thank
Epic, Hector, Nico, for believing in our vision.
Crazy vision.
Crazy vision.
I feel like
yes.
Spider-Man is getting snubbed.
Direction is nothing
Matthew, that's
without
because it's a PlayStation exclusive, and this is very much a Microsoft show.
Huge thanks to Remedy team for joining us on this venture, wanting to believe in it and build it. You know, we can pull into different directions and nothing comes out of it. But when more than 100 people believe in the same vision and build something out of it, we can
Thank
make
you for the lurk, Marvel.
We can make art, and we can be more than the sum of our
The 2020 hair.
Our world,
the pandemic
today
hair,
could use a bit more of that.
That's a nice one. One other thing. Next Monday, December 11th, New Game Plus, the final draft is going to be coming out.
Finally.
New story content. So yeah, go play it. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you, Game Awards.
They're causing havoc. Oh dear. Good luck, Tedward.
Please welcome Gustav Tilleby, the creative director of the finals.
Creative director of what? What's happening? Oh, the finals? What is that?
When we started building this game, we set a bold vision for ourselves. We said that if
What
we're
is
going
the
to make
finals?
a shooter, it needs to be unique. It needs to be something that no one else is doing. Standing here today, I'm so proud and grateful for the amazing team at Embark Studios who helped make this crazy dream a reality. And of course, to all of you, our amazing players, watching you play the finals has been the most gratifying experience of my entire career. You're not just a part of this journey.
Well, creator Nylesa doesn't necessarily mean
Now,
like
let's watch
developer
our
on the
latest trailer
game.
And keep
Hi,
your eyes
Dagoth.
peeled for the launch date at the very end. It might be sooner than you think. Thank you, and enjoy.
This trio dominated the rooftops of Monaco and joined David.
Yeah, I've not heard of this either, Spidey. Where else can you insert a coin? Don't do it thick. Don't put things there that don't belong there. Okay, but like, that guy talked about wanting to do something that's never been done before with a shooter, and I'm not seeing what aspect of this is something that's never been done with a shooter before. Like, how is this different? Play now? Interesting.
That's right. The finals is out tonight on Steam, Xbox Series X and S, and PlayStation 5. After the show, make sure to check out the Game Awards.
I mean, I'm not saying it's going to be bad. It just, it didn't look
user-created island of the year, and the winner
overly
is
different.
Fort Who. Congratulations. You can
Didn't
pour
look
over
very
the
different
island
from
our
a lot
TGA
of other
map.
shooters
And
out
while you're
there.
there, collect all the TGA trophies for
It
an
could
XP
still
boost.
be very
I wanna help
fun.
you unlock those Peter Griffin skins. The island code is below. Still to come, the presentation of Game of the Year featuring our orchestral salute to the nominees.
Yeah, I was hoping they would show us a little bit more about, like, what they think has never been done before. I mean, fair, Nihilessa.
Now, it is time for you to join the others.
Baldur's Gate DLC?
Destiny.
Girl, your credit card might get a break. Not a lot has appealed to you, Matthew? Or just because it's so PC and Xbox heavy? Hi, Nick!
Just wait till you see Baldur's Gate. You'll never want to leave.
Or is it just an advertisement for Baldur's Gate? Oh, it was just an advertisement. I mean, I bought it on PC already, but I kind of want to get it on PlayStation so it's more enjoyable to play.
All night you've been voting on Twitch for which mobile game you're hyped for in 2024. After the show, check out the TGA post show on Twitch where Google Play will reveal the winner of its Play More award.
Awesome. Thanks, Sydney. Well, now it's time for tonight's final world
Oh,
premiere.
it's very much based on
And this one,
D&D 5th edition, Nihilessa. It is D&D through and through, 100%. Say boss! 4 months!
Seabiz2120 just resubscribed for 4 months. I'm a past self of me. I'm tired as F, also time flies but not at work.
I'm glad you're not at work! Oh wait, or are you at work? You're saying time flies, but it doesn't when you're at work. Yeah. As soon as this show's over, Sebas, I am going to be swapping over to Andromeda. Just dropped 6K on Josh's. Oh no, I need a new car really badly. Sebas, thank you so much for the 4 months. It's been so lovely meeting you during my Mass Effect journey and everything. Oh, you just got a 13-hour shit? Holy hell. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. Oh, that's very cool for the Monster Hunter fans out there. How are you two? I'm good, Nick. I'm good. We're just kind of live reacting to the Game Awards. $2025? Girl? I don't even know if the world is gonna be here still in 2025.
Please welcome to the stage Monster Hunter series producer Ryozo Tujimoto. It's so great to have you here at the Game Awards. We got to hang out in Osaka earlier this fall where you showed me the gameplay. You gave me a demo of the game, and wow, I gotta tell you guys, it looks incredible. Everyone wants to know.
Yeah, that Nihilessa, that's one of those series that I enjoy watching people play, but I've never played them.
こちらですね、9月にゼフさんにも見ていただきましたタイトルなんですが、現状ですね、2025年リリースを目指して開発しています。
Thank you, Jeff. I'm very happy to finally be able to announce this title to everyone. This title, back in September, we were happy enough to show it to you, is planned for release in 2025.
Wow. I think everyone wants to know, when do they get to see more on this? Any sense of when we're going to see more on this game?
はい、こちらのタイトルの続報はですね、2024年の夏頃
Of course, Nihilessa. No, I
しばらくちょっとお待ちいただけたと思っております。
Ads are like a very negative experience for a lot of people, so I just like having the timer there so people can just be aware when they're coming to kind of make it a bit of a smoother
皆様に
process.
楽しんでいただけるいいゲームを作っていけるよう努力して頑張ってまいりますので。
Say, boss, it's good for the wallet, but not good for the soul.
We plan on revealing more information about this game in the summer of 2024, so we hope you keep an eye out for it. Also, Capcom is currently celebrating its 40th anniversary.
Say, boss, thank you for gifting that sub to Nylessa. Say, boss, thank you. That's so sweet.
Capcom will continue to create exciting, fun games, and the best is yet to come.
Say, boss, thank you so much.
Thank you, Ryota-san. Great to see you. All right. Well, now to present
Nylessa,
Game of
enjoy
the
your
Year
ad-free
for the
viewing and
upcoming
your cute little
films Wonka
emotes.
and Dune Part 2. Please welcome YouTuber Modded Controller 360.
Who? Oh, okay. It's Timothy Chalamet, so that's okay.
The imagination, passion, and technical brilliance of the 6 nominees for the Game of the Year were truly inspiring. Here with a medley celebrating each of these games, once again, Lorne Balfe and the Game Awards Orchestra.
Troye Sivan. It's the Peach Destroyer. Say, boss. Say, boss, thank you for gifting that sub to Spidey Legs. Oh my goodness. Say, boss, thank you. Spidey Legs, enjoy your ad-free viewing and cute little emotes. Please make sure you thank Say, boss. Game of the Year, Tears of the Kingdom. I will end stream and quit streaming if that happens, DJ. Say boss being a cutie tonight. Say boss is always a cutie, but especially so tonight. That's okay with me. You can start at OF. You assume I haven't. I would love to go to a live orchestra concert of video game music. Oh my god, I'm about to be an accountant? Matthew, thank you for the 100 biddies. The music in Tears is good, but like all of this music is good. How about Thick Peach Hole? Is that your secret, Thick? Are you actually Timothy Chalamet? Having played at least a little bit of all of the nominees except for Mario Wonder, I do truly, honestly believe that Spider-Man 2 was the game of the year. I felt like it pushed the boundaries of what gaming can do in multiple ways that a lot of the other games did not. But I do think Baldur's Gate 3 is going to win.
And the Game of the Year is Baldur's Gate 3.
Lord! Spider-Man has a very specific audience. I would argue that so does Baldur's Gate 3. And I feel like Baldur's Gate 3's audience is even more niche. Congratulations to Baldur's Gate 3. I do need to finish the game.
Yeah, I didn't expect it anymore. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Now, who's going to buy it for me on PlayStation so I don't have to play it on PC?
Isn't possible if you don't have an incredible team working on it. And the team at Larian spent their hearts and souls for 6 years on this game in sometimes very difficult circumstances. This was our COVID game.
Oh, for sure, Sebas.
Along the way, we lost quite a few people also, so we want to dedicate this.
I never want to be called extra again after seeing Mr. Armor Man.
To Jim, our lead cinematic
Thank you for the biddies, Matthew.
Who passed away in the last month.
Well, the problem, Space Dog, is that my computer doesn't run it very well.
Over 2,000 people, so sit back and relax. But I also want to thank everybody that supported us throughout this entire effort.
No, I definitely agree with that, Spidey. Like, I just felt like in all of the different areas of game design, I feel like Spider-Man upped the ante in all of them. But I feel like a lot of these other games didn't really have a lot that was revolutionary for the gaming industry. Not that they were bad games by any stretch of the imagination.
All of tonight's winners.
Except for maybe Alan Wake 2.
Year at our 10th anniversary Game Awards, which I'm happy to announce will return right here to the Peacock Theater on Thursday.
Well, and that's the other thing we talked about too, Sebas, is that there was so little PlayStation presence here, and it was just so many Microsoft and Xbox ads and so many Microsoft and Xbox exclusives. This is very clearly a Microsoft show, so PlayStation got the shaft a lot.
That was the Game Awards. Before we dive deep into everything, one of the biggest reveals of the show was OD, the new game from Kojima Productions. Let's take another look at the trailer and break this all down. So,
okay.
This is finally,
Bye.
Kojima's
Bye.
Xbox and their
Bye.
technology. It's
Bye.
something kind of horror themed.
Y'all, that was really fun. I'm glad we did that. Let me get the music going. I'm really glad we did that. I've never really done a live reaction like that before. Almost co-hosted. Yeah, it very much is. And during the whole Activision Blizzard acquisition, Phil Spencer's private emails got leaked, and in one of them, he straight up admitted that the reason he's trying to get all these acquisitions is to put Sony out of business. And I just think that's shitty. Like, yeah, the PlayStation has outsold the Xbox for the past 3 generations. And instead of upping his game and helping his team create something that's worthy of that, he's just trying to buy up all the competition to put Sony out of business. And I think that's shitty. Phil Spencer does not care about gamers. He cares about money. First time I've ever... actually, same brewer. Same brewer. Very much same. You know, we had this conversation a while back, like looking at Nintendo and Xbox and PlayStation. And like, when you look at how all of them do business and the things they like to create, Xbox is the bully on the playground. Nintendo is the poor nerd who never gets picked for dodgeball. And PlayStation's just chilling and doing its own thing and just trying to make good games. And that's so accurate. Microsoft had a lawsuit about... Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know they did. Because they have... money. Because they have money. And like when the PS Portal came out, like... there were like interviews going out with like the devs and everything like that. So, I mean, that's kind of what I implied, Nihilessa. That was kind of my implication. like when the Portal came out, like, you know, during the marketing push and everything, like people were being interviewed and someone had asked them, you know, how much they think the PlayStation Portal is going to be competition for the Switch. And the answer was, oh, we're not worried about that. We didn't make this to compete. We made it so people had another way to play their PS5 games. And I was like, that's what it has just always felt like it's been about for Sony. They just want to put out good games, and they want their fans to be able to play these good games. Sony got the buff on the console itself, and after that, they focused on getting exclusives. Well, a lot of those studios, like, those were studios that Sony started, aren't they? Maybe not. I'm not too knowledgeable about, like, Naughty Dog and Sony Santa Monica and things like that. Well, I also like, when I talk about this stuff, I'm not talking about like Sony and I'm not talking about Microsoft. It's more about like Mark Cerny and Phil Spencer. Tom, hello. Tom, hello. How you doing, Tom? It's good to see you. That felt like a very underwhelming award show and I mean, it was fine. It was fine. Naughty Dog was indie and got bigger with Sony's help. Got it. Got it. Yeah, I don't know all the histories and things like that. So we are now going to hop into Mass Effect Andromeda. Maybe my stream won't crash now that I'm not like live streaming from YouTube. So we are going to hop into Mass Effect Andromeda. We are going to take just like a little break for like 1 minute to stretch our legs, go to the bathroom, get some water. This is my first time watching the Game Awards. Yeah, same. Like usually I'll catch like snippets of it and then I'll just like look up who won later. Sony also takes risks. They do. Returnal was a PS5 exclusive launch title from an indie dev, and it was basically, it really was the only launch title. That and Demon's Souls, which is a remake. Yeah, it was the only original, like, PS5 only launch title. All the other launch titles were like games that were out on both PS4 and PS5. It took a while before we started getting games that were like next-gen exclusive. This was not a smooth next-gen launch because it happened right in the middle of COVID. They were better, Sebas. But, you know, as Brewer pointed out as well, like, I mean, Brewer used the word illegitimate. And I don't know if that's the right word, but I'm going to use that word right now because I don't know of the right word to use. But the Game Awards are really just Jeff Keighley's opportunity to stroke himself and make him important in the industry. And it's like all fan voted and like outlet voted. It's not like there's not some like conclave of gaming academy meetings happening that like vote on these things, you know. It's next gen launch got funked because of the situation. Yes, yeah, that hurt it a lot. Yep, yeah, that definitely. There were not a lot of options. Who voted? Well, you could have Space Dog. Literally anybody can vote. You just had to go to their website, create an account, and then they let you go through everything and vote. So it's very much like a consumer voting. Yeah. So, I mean, that's the other thing. And also, like, even if you don't win, like getting recognized at the Game Awards is still very cool, because that means you made something that a lot of people think was outstanding. So, yeah, I did too, Spidey. I did too. But yeah, like a big issue with Spider-Man is that it was a PlayStation exclusive. It'll be coming on PC soon, I'm sure, since Spider-Man 1 is on PC now. And Miles Morales, I believe. So, okay, I'm gonna pee and wash my hands. Not that many does wanted to focus on a PS5 game since not a lot of people had it. Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh, the big controversial opinion that I wanted to share during the Game Awards, but I wanted to wait till it was over. Well, yes, but Nintendo is a different beast altogether, Nihilessa, because the issue with Nintendo is that there are way too many Nintendo fanatics. Like, everyone feels like Nintendo can do no wrong. And I think that's so frustrating. So the thing that I hate is that, like, now that we are in this current gen, you know, PS5, Xbox Series X, the 4000 series of graphics cards, there are far too many games out there that are now being developed with, like, a cel-shaded aesthetic or an animated aesthetic. And I think that's bullshit corner cutting, because they don't want to hire artists who are good enough to create real worlds that can handle this current generation. There are more cel-shaded and animated style games now than ever before, now that we have these incredible, powerful systems. And it kind of drives me crazy. You disagree? How so, Brewer? Are you saying... Well, it's not even just like anime. It's like, I mean, the art style of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Like, I don't think we have yet seen a game from Nintendo that fully utilizes what the processor in that Switch is capable of. Maybe Super Mario Wonder, because that game engine was made for the Switch and for that title specifically. Maybe Mario Odyssey. I don't know what game engine was used for Mario Odyssey. But like, and I just brought up the Zelda games, not as like a dig at Nintendo, but just, it was the first like cel-shaded game I could think of. It's stylistic, but I mean, that's what I'm saying, Brewer. I feel like too many studios are choosing that as a style because they don't want to do the work to make their game look great. It feels like, I mean, sure, sometimes the style is very fitting, but I am almost sure that in some instances, people choose that as the style so it's easier to develop, and that bothers me. Sea of Thieves, yeah. And I brought it up because a lot of the trailers that we saw during that show were cel-shaded or animated in style. And it bothers me. I don't know. I mean, like I said, it's just a thought. There might be, like, absolutely no validity to it whatsoever. That's entirely possible. It's just my thought that now we have more powerful... Hi, Queen. Now that we have consoles that are more powerful than we've ever had before, we're getting so many cel-shaded and animated games. And I'm like, why? Queen, how are you? Why? Are my auto shoutouts not working? Not everything. I know, Brewer, but the problem is that almost nothing is realistic. That's the problem. Hold on. I'm gonna relaunch my chatbot and see if that fixes some things. Yeah. So they target that market really heavily? Yeah. I mean, Nintendo is like a different story altogether because, like, as Brewer has said before, like, Nintendo is a company that makes toys for children. And it just so happens that a lot of those people grew up. And so now as adults, we're still buying that kind of content. And so, like, an animated style makes more sense for things that are geared toward children. But there are just so many developer studios out there now that are choosing that kind of style, and it's just irritating that very few people are actually using the power that's in these consoles. Like, why do we keep improving the power of our PCs and consoles if so few people are making use of it? Hi, Kenny. I'm glad you slept. We just finished watching the Game Awards. We watched the Game Awards. My stream crashed. It's been fantastic. Maybe they want to copy. I mean, maybe. I mean, like I said, like it's not, it's just what I'm thinking up here. It has no basis in like anything that I've read or studied or anything like that. Yeah, it's. I actually started at 4:30 today, because the Game Awards started at 5, and we just streamed the whole Game Awards, and my stream crashed in the middle of it. If you see it from a AAA studio, then maybe saving. Yeah. Indie studio has it harder for sure. But these days, I feel like. I mean, this is something else that Brewer brought up as well. Like, Dave the Diver was considered an indie game, but, like, that's not an indie studio. So, like, I feel like a lot of these indie studios are... Stream Elements? What is your problem? It feels like a lot of these indie studios are being acquired by a lot of the AAA studios. And like it brings up the interesting topic of what do we call an indie game these days, because a lot of people don't use indie game to mean made by a small studio. They just mean the look of it, the aesthetic of it. Some people think that's not right. Some people think it is fine. You know, I'm of the mindset that maybe the size of the development team matters too. So even if it is a AAA studio, but like it's a dev team of only like 5 people, maybe that could be considered. So I don't know. It's I've seen a lot of discourse on social media about what the term indie game means in 2023 and whether or not our definition of indie needs to evolve, or if maybe some people are just using it wrong. I think an indie dev, there's the shout out. I think an indie dev is different than an indie publisher, and a lot of people get that confused. That's another factor for sure. For sure. Yeah, most devs sell to the publisher. Yeah. Yep. Yep, I would agree. And movies do that too. Like the independent movie production studios make the movie, and then it gets sold to one of the big distributors. So, like, even though it says, like, A24 produced the movie, but, like, you know, DreamWorks released it, you know? Blizzard is a small indie... They used to be. But, yeah, not anymore. Not anymore. Okay, so yeah, we're about to get an ad break. I'm going to go pee during this ad break. You all should get up and stretch if you've been sitting here since we started the Game Awards. And then we'll come back and play some Mass Effect Andromeda for a couple more hours. All right, besties, I will be back in just a minute.